السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. مرحبا بكم في درس جديد على قناتنا Learn English with جنات. إذا كنت تريد تعلم اللغة الإنجليزية والتحدث بها بطلاقة، فابدأ الآن واشترك في القناة وفعل الجرس ليصلك كل الدروس، ولا تنسى أن تضغط لايك إذا أعجبتك طريقتي في الشرح. والآن نتركك مع الدرس.
Whispers Beneath the Veil could be a mysterious and atmospheric story blending supernatural elements, intrigue, and personal discovery. Here's an outline for the plot. Plot summary. Isabel, a young and ambitious journalist, arrives at a small, isolated town named Valmere to investigate a series of strange disappearances that have occurred over the past century. The town is shrouded in secrecy, and the locals are tight-lipped about its history. Yet, there are rumors about an ancient veil that hangs over the town, a veil that is said to separate the world of the living from the realm of spirits. The veil, however, is said to be growing thinner, allowing whispers and shadows to cross over from the other side. Isabel, driven by her curiosity and thirst for a big story, arrives in Valmere with skepticism. She doesn't believe in ghosts or legends, thinking that all the disappearances can be explained by more mundane reasons. However, as she digs deeper, she begins to uncover unsettling stories from the town's inhabitants. Whispers of a mysterious force that has haunted the town for generations start to surface. There are reports of people seeing figures in the fog, hearing voices in the night, and experiencing strange, unexplainable dreams. As Isabel spends more time in Valmere, she discovers a hidden journal belonging to a long-lost town founder, Lydia Wren, who spoke of a veil that separated the realms. According to Lydia's writings, the veil had been torn centuries ago by an unknown event, an event that allowed a terrible power to leak into the world of the living. Over time, the town began to experience strange occurrences, and many people vanished without a trace. Isabel's investigation leads her to a reclusive woman named Eleanor, who is known in town as someone with a gift, a woman who can hear the whispers of the spirits that linger beneath the veil. Eleanor reveals that the disappearances are tied to the thinning veil, which has allowed malevolent spirits to cross over and claim the souls of the living. But Eleanor also hints that there may be a way to restore the veil, to close it once again, but it requires a personal sacrifice. As Isabel spends more time with Eleanor, she learns about a secret society that has guarded the veil for generations, preventing the spirits from escaping into the world. Isabel's search for the truth takes a darker turn as she uncovers disturbing secrets about her own past, realizing that her family may be tied to the ancient society that once protected the veil. The whispers beneath the veil begin to speak directly to her, urging her to either help restore the barrier or surrender to the spirits and become one of them. Themes: the thin line between the living and the dead. The central theme explores the concept of boundaries, whether they are physical, emotional, or spiritual, and what happens when those boundaries are breached. Guilt and redemption. Isabel's personal journey is marked by her own guilt and the search for redemption as she discovers her connection to the town's dark past. Her emotional growth is entwined with her unraveling of the veil's secrets. The power of secrets. The story delves into how secrets can bind people to the past, influencing their actions and the world around them. The hidden truths of Valmere weigh heavily on the town's inhabitants, shaping their lives and fates. Courage in the face of the unknown. Isabel's bravery in uncovering the truth about the veil represents the human desire to confront the unknown, even when it is terrifying, and forces one to face their own fears and vulnerabilities. Sacrifice and self-discovery. The climax of the story involves a personal sacrifice, as Isabel must decide whether to continue the fight to save the town, even if it means losing herself in the process. Structure. The story could be structured as a mix of present-day events and flashbacks to Lydia Wren's journal entries and the history of the veil. As Isabel unravels the mystery, the story weaves between the two timelines, revealing how the veil was first torn and how the town has struggled to cope with its consequences. Each chapter could focus on Isabel's exploration of different townspeople's experiences with the veil, ultimately building to her own confrontation with the spirits beneath it. Climax. The climax occurs when Isabel, guided by the whispers from the veil and the journal of Lydia Wren, confronts the source of the veil's weakening, a dark and powerful spirit that has been manipulating the town's fate for centuries. To restore the veil, Isabel must make a difficult choice: to sacrifice herself to the spirits, becoming one of them, or to find a way to close the veil without losing her soul. Ending. In the end, Isabel discovers that the veil is not just a physical barrier, but also a representation of the town's collective memory and unresolved guilt. To close the veil, Isabel must help the people of Valmere face their pasts and confront the wrongs that have been hidden for generations. The spirits, once freed from the veil's control, find peace. Isabel makes the ultimate sacrifice, not by giving her own life, but by forgiving the town and herself, which allows the veil to restore itself. The story ends with Isabel leaving Valmere, forever changed, but knowing that the whispers beneath the veil are now silenced, for the time being. However, the veil is never truly gone. It remains, thin but present, waiting for the next soul brave enough to uncover its secrets. Conclusion. Whispers Beneath the Veil would be a chilling and atmospheric narrative blending horror, mystery, and a deep psychological exploration of guilt, redemption, and the supernatural. The veil itself becomes a metaphor for the hidden fears and unresolved traumas that haunt both the town and the individuals within it, making the story a journey of personal discovery, sacrifice, and reconciliation.